Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one I'm going to be taking a look at my Flash Fued 3 setup and lineup. This is what it's going to look like when I start out with the CSS. Jade's going to go in the top lane to give her 3 move charge and a bunch of extra gem damage. Maxine's going to go in the middle for that +1 charge and the green gem damage. So that's how I'll get my CSS done. I'm not going to run the 2 CSS for you, but I'll show you what with a top line and stuff. So without a top line on Jade here, I would run her middle line to do your CSS. Then you don't need Santa, but you do need NWO Hogan for the matchy match on the choose. Of course, if you don't have Seth, then you're going to drop stuff. Or if you don't have Hogan, you could use Liv here if you ever 6-star for 2 green, 2 multiply, and that sort of thing. But she's a little bit hard to get loaded because it's 10 MP and you have to use a choose, so NWO Hogan. But that's how I ever set up. I stole Grayson Waller's boss battle strap, so it does have the Jade plate on there, so we'll get some extra, 100% extra there. Don't anticipate any issue. You can see I'm running 251k with the CSS, but they're all gold except for Jade, so she'll take on their lowest and we're good. That's how I look at that. Maxine in the middle lane, the +1 is kind of nice because then you don't need Santa and 2 green MP and green gem damage. Scott Steiner will work here. So 4, 5 for our turn, 6 with the lane bonus gets the blues filled, and 2 and 1 for our lane bonus, and our turn is 4, so we're overcharged there. So Maxine's filled up that way, and that's the way I'm going to run her. Once those 2 CSS are done, I'm just going to drop in who I'm actually going to run, and that's going to be Naomi here in the middle lane to take advantage of the +1 move charge and the 50% green gem damage. And top lane, we're going with Bailey up in the top lane because I want maximum speed. So it'll look like this, right? 262k, and that's how I want to run. And if you're asking, like, okay, what if I don't have top lane? Honestly, my lineup is almost identical to this without the top lane. I drop Bailey down to the zombie slot. I drop Liv out completely, and I put Hall of Fame Molly Holly in the Hall of Fame slot. Basically the same talent. It's actually a little bit higher that way, I think. It's very close to the exact same talent. And that's the only change I make. Otherwise, it would stay exactly the same. You can, in place of Striker Liv here, you could use Trickster Liv if she's your better Liv, and you want to use her there, you can. Acrobat, everyone should have a decent one at this point. For the ladies, you got Indy, you got Tiffany, you got Lyra, you got Kyrie, right? No shortage. Your best Acrobat can go here. And then in the open slot, I would put somebody the 1 MP or the green gem damage makes a significant difference. In this case, it should allow Naomi to 2-click without having to use the botch move and the botch plate. If you have good stuff on her and her maxed out, that's kind of my goal there. Because there's also the steel cage rules giving another 50% green gem damage. So almost like she has a top lane bonus, to be honest. Also 50% blue, protect gem damage, whatever, don't care about that. Reinforce 100%. That's nice for Naomi getting her, not Naomi, I'm sorry, Maxine getting her stuff done. So should have no issues there. Also, those buffs gonna help the Jade get hers done, the green gem damage, right? So change up from the guys so there's no multiply damage. So yeah, like I said, the only change I would make if I didn't have the top line is drop Bailey down here. And everyone's probably asking, Mherex, why aren't you filling the bottom row? Because no one actually on my entire roster needs blue MP that I'm running here. And on top of that, protect gem damage is completely worthless, so there's that. And it's only a pittance war score more at 10% on those 2 characters. So I don't want to run that high of talent. This will be so much easier this way. And that's, like I said, even if I was didn't have the top lane, it would be basically the same. So this is what I'm going to run and give you a few suggestions. If you don't have Asuka, your best showboat lives here. Maxine, Asuka, Charlotte, right? There's Jade. There's a bunch of good lady showboats. So your best lady showboat just lives in this spot. And Molly Holly for Hall of Fame, I think all the way, is the clear winner for Ladies Hall of Fame. And then your best zombie goes here. So pretty straightforward lineup, I think, for most people to put together. It's just a matter of finding your best speed or whatever. So now let's go take a look how I'm going to run them. A few of them still have 99 MP, or have 99 MP. Won't see a lot of this in the future because it only lasts 1 month now. So Liv is not super great as far as max damage. That's the one downside. I took her all the way up maxer levels and stuff. Questionable decision, honestly, but it is what it is. I steal Ilya's strap because it has the Piper plate, which is what we want to use. So I'll just use Ilya's strap, 100%er Piper plate. There you go. And the Muse is triple yellow, of course, with 99 MP. I'm going with Hall of Fame for the HP, yellow, yellow, great. And then in this slot, we want more, as much yellow as you can get. So all the yellow, 35, 40, 40, and 40. Lots of yellow. She will also have a lot of health this way. And boom. $82 million, that'll work. Plus she'll have the top lane boost of 100%. Should be probably close to 100. So she'll get it done with 99 MP top lane that way for sure. So that's how I'm going to run Liv. Then we're going to move over to Bailey, and I'll show you Bailey's top lane build that I'm running and why I like her top lane a lot. Because you get the 3 MP, you no longer need Santa or the other MP trainer if you have EO. So you can use Woods for 4, EO for 2, which is 6, your turn is 7, and 3 for the top lane bonus is 10. So your finisher's charged, and EO adds 100%. If you don't have Gooker, use NW or Hall of Fame Ted, and then Lita. So Bailey is going to be a very hard 2-click with this one. Her gear isn't going to do anything for 2-click, neither is the moment, by the way. So 3.7 million on the bite, and then 77 million on that. So she's doing 80 million 2-clicks, not touching the board. Fastest lady in the game that way. So she'll be my fastest wins by far. That's why I want her in the top lane. Anytime I'm done with unique wins, she'll go in to get the win as fast as possible with the top lane bonus. That's kind of ideal or clutch there. So that's my 2 in the top. Middle lane, Striker Liv, and she is my best Liv, probably. Not counting 99 MP anyway. But we do have 99 MP, so this is actually kind of interesting. I have a really good strap for her. Snowfall plate, blah, blah, blah. Valkyrie plate, whatever. I don't like gem chuckers if at all possible, so we're running triple red. And the entourage is multiply, 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 and multiply red. Very whaley. Obviously, if you don't have those, substitute them with the multiply people you do have if you want to run this build. You can also run the leeches, and it'll run quite well, the leech build. Maybe not this level, or maybe you switch over and you're running Trickster Liv at this point too. I just do a couple row breaks, and sometimes you have to go on the little lower to get them. So you can get all the gems. You can see that's 97 million. With 99 MP set up there. Without it, you don't lose a lot, to be honest. You don't lose that much. She's can hit really hard this way. So that's Liv. And let's see, then we had... I haven't even bothered with Indy's levels because she doesn't need them. She still needs 40 levels. So Indy, double red, right? That's all you care about. This is to have the reversal, and then in case you need to recycle. Entourage is just double red, so you don't care about MP down, right? And then Gunther for blue gem and multiply. And I could use a multiply, but if somebody has multiply down trainers, I like the flat blue gem damage better. Actually, I have a replacement now on my roster that's 40% as well. So let's just put J there now. because he's 40% blue gems, and run it this way. Oh, I have a 100% strap with Pyro Princess plate for 50% more gem damage as well. And she's super fast, almost as fast as Bailey, but she does hit harder for sure. And there's also one moment that isn't. I have all her moments to Ender Gear. That's 123 million, and there's one moment not in effect. Plus, there's 50% blue boost in Fued. So she's great. She's good. And then we move to Naomi. Striker Naomi. And she'll have a middle lane, so then I don't need Santa for that because I have the 1 MP. So it'll be right here, right here. We'll use Chelsea on her after Jade is done, for sure. In case we need to do the moonsault for the botches, because I do have the botch plate, 100% strap, buzzard beak for an extra 50% green gem damage, and then the botch plate if people have a ton of health, but there's a 50% boost, and then the line bonus has a 50% boost. So with the 100%, I should be able to 2-click almost everyone, and that's what I will do. You can see what it is here, and then you'd add 100%. But if they have a ton of health, then I just put the botches out second and get those multiplies out and then hit it, which I'll show you what that looks like. So that's 53 million there. Another 100% is probably going to do mid-70s in Feud for me. But super fast as well. And then if I don't think I have enough juice in the tank, I run it this way. Also, hit the botches second, so then multiply counters won't catch you. If you hit it first and then hit the buff, then you'll lose your turn, but because this is a finisher, you won't lose your turn, so definitely do it this way. In that order. You can see that's 126 million that way with Naomi, so that's the middle lane. Also, if you're going to lay the botches, you could consider putting Zombie Becky, because she does buff the botches a little bit, but I would rather buff the multiplies with Chelsea. Okay, then we have the 2 left in the weird spots with no boost, which one of them is Asuka, who has 99 MP still. And incidentally, this is the exact same build I will use after 99 MP 2-click. You can see I have Hard Times, that gives 100%. LA Bite will give us 50% using the 2 yellow moves because it doesn't count on the finisher. And then I do have the moment adding another 50%. And Entourage, we're going with all the yellow. Well, Hall of Fame Molly is 40%. Cena's 45, Braun is 30, and then Brett's the other one you use for 35. Oh, Reinforce is actually who you'd use, but that's on Maxine right now. But it's fine. I'll equip it, right? And so after, when it's 99 MP, after 99 MP's gone, this is Yellow Trainer, and Braun becomes Yellow Trainer, or Santa Hogan, I'm sorry. So Yellow MP, Santa Hogan. So Kofi, Braun Breaker, and Santa. And then you can still 2-click it. And mine hits for 110, but I do have 150% strap and a bunch of stuff for her. But Asuka's really, really good. I see no reason to run her any other way than this. Even if you don't have crazy stuff, she's still going to hit super hard this way. If you haven't tried it, you need to if you have her. So you can see just the 2 moves. And yeah, that's 126 million, so that's going to work. It hits for 100, mine hits for 110. With a non-99 MP build. And she's going to have a bunch of health as well. And then finally, the last slot is Zombie Chelsea, which I run her very whaley way. Actually, most of my stuff is whaley at this point, so very different from my normal videos, right? Blast Plate, Titan doesn't matter. She just shares a strap with Rowan if he wants it. And it's 150 And the Bubba specs add another 100% purple gem damage because we're using 3 moves. And it's Woods, Rock, and Brett or Leo, either one. Leo is probably better, and then Howdy here, right? Leo is better, but Leo's on like someone else, so we'll just do Brett. She's on Maxine for the first 2 matches, then we'll go to Chelsea after the first 2. 63 million without Leo. With Leo, that's like 80 million. I'll put him on so you can see. Actually, I've done a video on that. I don't need to do it. So I'm just going to start with her that way. This is probably going back to the I'll go back to my roster now and show you my lineup. So I'm trying to get as fast as possible in every slot while still doing good damage, because there is, keep in mind, perks have a 40% health boost. So if you haven't noticed it yet, people do have considerably higher health pools the last couple feuds. I don't know if it's permanent or not. So like, super fast, super fast, super fast, and then after that, fairly fast. Showboat Charlotte would be faster, but I don't know that I'll get enough damage from her as much as I want unless I ran her top line, and then I'd lose out on Bailey super speed up there. She's 3 moves. She's fine, not super duper fast. She's not super fast, but still pretty good, and then pretty solid. So like, this is the open slot where I could potentially upgrade. So I don't know though that Lyra's any faster than that. I don't think she is. I know neither of my techs are. Don't think Trish is faster that way. I pretty much think that's my fastest slot for that spot. So there's a blue buff, so I maybe will try Naya a little bit in that spot, or maybe Lyra, because both can take advantage of the blue gem buff. And I mean from the steel cage, not the line bonus, right? So basically I'm always trying to get a little bit faster, a little bit easier lineup. So that's how I'm going to do it. Hopefully you guys continue to enjoy these videos. The next one, I really don't think I'll be able to do one before, because it starts at like 5 or 6 a.m. my time, and there's like no way I'm going to be awake when that starts. So yeah, let me know what you think. Hope this helps, and have a good feud, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Yep, another feud video done.